And welcome to York Institute as we're set for the Middle Tennessee Junior High Football Championship here tonight as the Fentress County Crush take on the Macon County Tigers, and this one should be a good one. Macon County comes in here undefeated. Fentress County 4-4. It's number 1 versus number 3. Classic David and Goliath here tonight as we get set for some football action. I want to thank you for joining us. If you're watching on Facebook Live, thank you for joining us live. And if you're watching on Twin Lakes Cable Channel 953, thanks for watching the replay. Our sponsors for tonight are Gary Maxwell Insurance, Methrift Pharmacy, Huey's Classic Car Parts, Smart Bank, and Stardust Visual Lighting and Design. Our sponsors for our Crush football, our live coverage tonight, and our video coverage as well. Time now for the national anthem, so we'll take a break and we'll be right back.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainesboro.
When you need parts for your classic car, where do you go? Huey's Classic Car Parts on Highway 52 East between Jamestown and Allard. Owner Donovan Wright is an antique car enthusiast himself, which means he knows how important that piece of history means to you. So when you need those hard-to-find parts, head to Huey's Classic Car Parts.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With Methrift Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy-open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design is proud to support the Fentress County Crush football team. Pat Brandon, owner, has done lighting visual production for some of the biggest stars, and he knows talent, and that's what he sees in every Crush player. Best of luck, Crush, from Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design.
At SmartBank, we believe in developing relationships that last by working with you one loan, one customer at a time. We believe in reinvesting local dollars back into the community to help create local jobs. Local reinvestment helps small businesses grow and helps families finance major purchases and build financial security. SmartBank believes in supporting education and local sporting events that benefit the next generation. At SmartBank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And back here, we just had the coin toss. York won the coin toss, and we'll see what they decide to do. I should say Fentress County Crush won the coin toss. Still want to call them York every time those purple jerseys. We'll see what they do. It will be Crush winning the toss. They have they're going to take football. They want the ball to start the game. So Logan Pinnell out there along with Kellen Hire from Macon County. Now these two teams, as we said, coming here at Crush at 4-4. The Tigers at 8-0. Now the Tigers not played a game that hasn't had the running clock. Hit the mercy rule in every game they play. Now York got here by beating Cumberland County 22-20, DeKalb County 22-18. Macon County roll over Stone and roll over Smith. They last met back in 2018. Fentress County won that one. The Crush won 30-6 in the semifinals of these playoffs. Now this season, the Crush has beaten all good 6-0. They lost to Trousdale, lost to Monterey. They beat Stone. They lost to Cumberland County. Then they lost to Overton County. They lost to, or beat DeKalb County in the playoffs, the quarterfinals, and then they upset Cumberland County last week in the semifinals to be here tonight in this championship matchup. So the Crush coming in here with a total of 24 players, with 2 of those out tonight, COVID quarantine, while Macon County, 46 kids on their roster. And Macon County has not given up a touchdown all year. They have been in every game. They have been in the running clock, so they have been in the mercy rule in every game this year. So we'll see what they do here. It'll be Kellen Hire. I believe, no, it's going to be number 81 to kick it off. That's not number 81 because they don't have an 81 on their roster. We'll see if we can get his number here in a second. Back deep for the Crush is, looks like that is Lake Drake. And also back deep on the far side, I can't see the number on the far side, as it'll be kicked away. And the opening kick's going to be a squibber down the middle, taken by the up man, number 21. He's back up to about the 40-yard line, still on his feet, going to push ahead to the 40. And a good return that time by Blake Voles. Blake Voles getting the ground ball. He fielded like a Houston Astro on that one and picked it up and able to get it up to the 40-yard line, just across the 40. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Crush. Now, got a little bit of problem now because there's no marks on the field, so we don't even have the numbers on the field. But we are right now at just inside the 40-yard line, just over the 40-yard line, not quite at 41, so about 40 and a half, and up will come Tucker Reagan and the Fentress Crush. You got Pinnell on one side on the left. You got Voles on the right. You got Talent in the backfield. Reagan under center, takes a snap, hands off to Pinnell. Pinnell cuts back inside, pushes the pile forward to about the 45, picks up 5 on the first. So that'll make it 2nd and a nickel for the Crush. 2nd and 6. They say only got 4. One official run here from this side looked like about 5, but they're going to say 4, so 2nd and 4 for the Crush. Just under. And thanks for joining us if you're watching on Facebook Live. Our first live stream of Fentress County Crush football. Be sure to join us tomorrow night for York football. We're headed to Mount Juliet tomorrow night to take on Green Hill. And back up comes Reagan. Reagan takes a snap, hands off Voles left side. Voles trying to get outside, gets maybe a couple of yards before he's drugged down. Good defense by the Macon County Tigers. They come out with the football, but they said that he was down. His forward progress was down, so it's going to get 3rd and about 4.5 for the Crush for the first down. Crush coming in trying to keep this drive alive. Macon County, as we said, have not given up a touchdown all year long, so the Crush have to work against what is very strong defensive unit for the Macon County Tigers. And now we're going to have an offside, and that will do it. That'll give the Crush their first down of the ball game. As the Macon County squad, a good job by Reagan. Reagan really good at that voice inflection. He does that really well and gets them to jump, as Coach Cody Jett not happy with that one. But the Crush going to get a first down as they get just enough for the first down, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Crush, just across midfield. So 1st and 10 for the Crush at about the 49.5-yard line. That got them just enough for the first down. 6:22 left to go here in the first quarter. The Crush likes to take that slow, methodical drives and push it down the field and get those first downs and work it in for the touchdown and use a lot of clock. They got Pinnell in motion. They'll pitch it to Pinnell. Talent's in front of him. Pinnell's going to be tripped up from behind. Great play over there by number 13. That is John Krantz. Krantz come in able to trip him up. He's going to lose a couple of yards on that one. Good job by Krantz on that one. As John Krantz able to trip him up, going to be a loss of a yard, so that's 2nd and long now for the Crush. This is not something the wing tee's designed for. It's 2nd and long, so we'll see what they do here. 5:36 left to go here in the first quarter. Under center goes Reagan. Got Pinnell in motion, going to pitch it to Pinnell this time. He'll reverse it to Drake, and Drake's got everybody after going to be thrown down all the way back to the 40-yard line. Lose the football. They say he was on the ground first, and that is a big loss, a loss of about 11 on the play. So now the Crush got it 3rd down and about 22 for the first down. Crush is just inside the 40-yard line. And they've got to get all the way up to the 39 of the Tigers, as that Tigers read that one. They've evidently saw the gameplay that the Crush used that. Of course, Drew Wright not here tonight. That's the normal player takes that handoff. on the reverse, but this time it's going to be a loss all the way back. Going to make it third and really long. As you got Pinnell in motion, we're going to have to Talent right up the middle, and Talent still fighting. Now he's going to be double and triple team brought down. Maybe got about a half a yard, and it's going to be 4th and 20 now for the Crush. We took about half the first quarter off on this drive, and the Crush now going to have to punt it away. They'll send big Michael Wall back. Wall will punt it away. 4:09 left to go in the first quarter. Wall back. Snap back, low snap. He comes up with it, gets the punt off, and gets a good one. And that one's going to hit, and that's going to take a Crush roll all the way down to about the 21-yard line. So a good punt by Michael Wall, and the Crush now go on defense, and here come the offense of the Macon County Tigers, and they have a very potent offense, to say the least. They put up a lot of points this season, and they're going to try here against the Crush to put up even more. As I said, they have not been in a game where the clock was not running, so they've been in the mercy rule in every single game they've been in this year. So they have really racked up some points. And it looks like it's going to be number 18 under center. That is Luke Gammon. Gammon going to hand it off left side and get a couple of yards before he's brought down. It looks like I believe that was Gabe Borders, number 7 on the carry. Got a couple of yards before he was wrapped up by Ledbetter. Ledbetter able to bring him down. Going to make it 2nd and 7. Macon County getting the signal now. It'll be back up will come Gammon, number 18. Gammon will bring his squad up. Luke Gammon under center. Got the wing T formation. Got the Borders brothers on the wings. One of them in motion. Now they'll pitch it to him. He tries to cut outside, cuts back inside. He's hit but gets away, and then he's ran out of bounds. Good pursuit by the Crush. They knock him out and short. Well, I don't know. Maybe I think he's got just enough for the first down. Just enough. Just got maybe about 7 yards on the carry. Got just enough for the first down. So 1st and 10 now for the Macon County Tigers, as a good job by the Crush to get that pursuit over there, but not before he picked up enough yards for the first down. Back up comes Gammon under center. He's got that wing formation. Two teams running the wing T, which should make this game go really quick. And now they got number 4 in motion. He's going to go over to the left side. He's going to try to get the outside. He's got some running room still on his feet. Crush trying to throw him out of bounds, and he's finally brought down by Pinnell, but not before he gets all the way to the 31-yard line, and that was number 4 for the Crush. That was Zach Borders. You've got the Borders twins. You got Gabe and Zach, number 4 and number 7. So far doing most of the running, and that was showing his speed there as he gets all the way down just about the 30-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Macon County Tigers. Macon County got a lot of speed. That's what the radio guy was telling me before the game. They got a lot of speed, and they get a good run on that one. They got the Borders brothers back at the wings now. Got one man in the backfield. Under center goes Gammon. Now they got the fullback. They're going to hand out the fullback, number 22, and he goes straight ahead, picks up about 4 or 5. And number 22 is Tristan Redfield. Redfield's got a 2nd and about 7. They give him 3 on the carry. Good D by the Crush as the Crush got up in there and stopped it up. Macon County now with $1:48 left to go in the first quarter. Got it 2nd and 7 from the 28-yard line. Crush trying to get a stop here. Redfield back in the backfield. You got the Borders brothers to each end. Gammon under center. Gammon drops back, a quick little outlet pass to Borders. Borders heads up, and he's going to be finally brought down, but not before he gets the 11-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Macon County Tigers as they methodically move it down the field. That was a good pass that time to Borders. coming from that wing position. He got it. He was finally wrestled down by the Crush, but not before he picks up another first down. 1st and 10. Macon County threatening here to start this ball game. Gammon under center. Now Gammon will go out, and they've got Borders in the shotgun. Got the snap. They'll pitch it to Borders. That's the number 7, and he's going to scamper into the end zone for a touchdown. 11-yard run by number 7, Gabe Borders. Gabe Borders just went in untouched to the corner, and it gets the touchdown, and that's going to be a lead now of 6-0 with 42.7 seconds left to go in the quarter. And I think maybe I don't think they're going to bring out a kicker. It looks like they're going to go for 2. And they're going to say there's a penalty on that. Oh, a false start, so wipe that touchdown off. The 11-yard touchdown went for naught as they call it back on a motion penalty by the Tigers. So now it's going to be 1st and 15. Crush got a break on that one as Borders had went around the right side and had an easy trip into the end zone. Back up will come Gammon. He'll come in with a play. Last time Gammon jumped back in the shotgun, or jumped out the snap, but didn't take the snap and run over to the side. And now it's going to be, they're going to go again. Gammon's going to move over to the side, and it's going to be Redmond in the backfield, or Redfield in the backfield. He's going to hand off. Now they're going to throw down there, and wide open is the quarterback, Gammon, and Gammon's going to catch it on the halfback pass. And that'll be a touchdown for Macon County as Macon County gets on the scoreboard first. Macon County with a 16-yard touchdown pass, halfback pass from Borders to Gammon. And quickly the Tigers have the early lead. Tigers on top, 7-0. They'll hand it off this time over to Redfield. He's in for the 2-point conversion. 2-point conversion is good, and we're just underway here. We just got 31.6 seconds to go in the first quarter, and the Tigers of Macon County on top, 8-0.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
And back here where the Crush now trail 7-0 on the halfback pass, a 16-yarder, and don't have a pencil that writes, so I can't keep my stats. Got 2 pencils, neither one of them right, so we'll see what we can do. We can hopefully remember that one as a 16-yard pass from Borders to Gammon, and 2-point conversion by Redfield, and it's a quick 8-0 lead for the Tigers as we're 31.6 seconds left to go in the quarter. And kicking off will be the Tigers, and they'll kick it, and that one will be taken at about the 18-yard line and bobbled a bit there, and coming up with it is number 23, and he's going to be wrapped up and dropped down at about the 24-yard line. And that was Bryson Upchurch on the return, and he was knocked down quickly. And that means it's going to be for the Crush 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Crush trailing 7-0. And the Crush now will have their second possession as Zach Borders to Gammon for the halfback pass, and the 2-point conversion makes it an 8-0 game. And now the Crush will hand it out this time over to number 2 over the right side. That's Drake, and Drake's will get close to a first down as Lake got outside, got all the way down, and got about 8 yards, 8, 9 yards. So it's going to be second and short for the Crush. And that may be the last play of the first quarter. It is. We're through one, end of one. It's 8-0, Macon County.
When you need parts for your classic car, where do you go? Huey's Classic Car Parts on Highway 52 East between Jamestown and Allard. Owner Donovan Wright is an antique car enthusiast himself, which means he knows how important that piece of history means to you. So when you need those hard-to-find parts, head to Huey's Classic Car Parts.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With Metathrift Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
Well, the Macon County Tigers strike first as they go in with about 31 seconds left to go in the first quarter. They get a halfback pass from Zach Borders to Gammon, and Gammon gets the touchdown as his name is Luke Gammon. So Luke Gammon gets the touchdown, then a 2-point conversion by Redfield, and it's an 8-0 lead. And now Crush with a 2nd and 1 to start this second quarter. Reagan under center. Reagan up the middle of Talent. Talent's just going to pull his way for the first down. Gets about 3 up to the 29. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Crush. Right at the 30-yard line. So good run by the Crush, or make that the 40-yard line. Without these marked, I have to sit and count them up. So they're right at the 40-yard line. As up come the Crush. Got a 1st and 10. 8-0 Macon County in this Middle Tennessee Junior High Football Championship game. They'll hand it over this time to Voles. Voles trying to get outside. Gets about 5 before he's brought down. So Crush moving to football. That's what you need. You need some of those positive yardages on this wing tee. That is the wing tee way, folks. Macon County, though, they get quick scores on theirs. They got some explosive players that once they get in the open field, hard to catch up. Just lucky Pinnell was able to knock him down earlier, but then they take it in on a pass play as they go into the shotgun and they come out with a pass play to Gammon for their first and only touchdown so far. Back under center will go Reagan. Reagan. As now they're going to hand it off up the middle, and that's Talent going to go for a couple. Then they're going to push him back. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 4 for the Crush. 3rd and 4. Crush trying to keep this drive alive, trying to keep the ball out of the hands of the Tigers. Now, the Tigers will get the ball to start the second half. The Crush won the coin toss, took the ball to start the game, moved it, and then was stopped eventually, and now they've got a 3rd and about 4 here on their second possession. Under center goes Reagan. Reagan takes the snap. Hands it off up the middle of Talent. Talent just straight ahead running, going to get the first down. Good hard running there by Tanner. Tanner just tattooing his way up the middle for about 5, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Crush as they are in Macon County territory. Crush with a 1st and 10. 8-0 your score. Macon County on top of the Crush. Back up come the Crush. As Reagan goes under center. Reagan. Use that inflection. Try to use the hard count. Can't get him to go for it. Now we'll take the snap. They got Drake in there, and we don't see Pinnell. Drake's going to try to cut back inside. Drake's going to spin. He's going to be hit right about the line of scrimmage. I don't think he got anything on that one. Yeah, Macon County getting some great penetration there, able to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 now for the Crush. And that's what you can't do for the Crush, is get stopped or make it 2nd and long. I'm looking, I don't see Pinnell anywhere. I thought maybe Pinnell, I'm not sure where he went to. He's not out there at the moment. As they got Drake over the left side, they got Voyles on the right side. Now Drake is in motion, and we're going to have a penalty on the Crush as somebody moved over here on the right side. I believe that was Voyles got the early jump on that one. Voyles got the jump, and that's going to be 5 yards on the Crush. And that's going to make 2nd and 15 now. Crush jumping before the snap. Now we see Pinnell back. I'm not sure where he was. He back over here now, and we'll see if he comes back in the ball game. And the 5-yard penalty marks it all the way back to the 48 of Fentress County. They got to get all the way to about the 48 of the Crush, or of the Macon County squad. They'll hand out this time to Voyles, and Voyles slips as he goes around the corner and gets stopped right there. Good job coming up to make the hit. I didn't see the number over there. That is number 68. It looks like 68 coming up to make the hit. That is Hunter Thompson, the defensive tackle, coming up making the hit. Going to be 3rd down and 15 for the Crush. They got to have a big play here, or this drive's going to fizzle as well. Just move the ball a little bit and then seem to lose that momentum. Under center goes Reagan. Reagan going to hand it off to Drake. Drake's backpedaling. Drake's going to be thrown down way behind the line of scrimmage, and that just does not work for Lake Drake. He has tried that a couple of times and got dropped both times for major losses. That's going to be 4th down and a whole bunch to get the 1st down. So it's going to be 4th down and in the neighborhood of about 22 for the 1st down. So we'll see. It looks like Reagan's come back out with a play. Maybe the Crush going to go for it here. Pinnell back out on the sideline now. I'm not sure where he went to a moment ago. He was out for a couple of plays. And now they go with the 2-man backfield. They'll take the snap, pitch, and timeout called by the Crush. Timeout on the field. 2:34 left to go in the 1st half. It's an 8-0 Macon County lead.
Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design is proud to support the Fentress County Crush football team. Pat Brannon, owner, has done lighting visual production for some of the biggest stars, and he knows talent, and that's what he sees in every Crush player. Best of luck, Crush, from Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design.
And thanks once again to our sponsors for our live broadcast here on Facebook Live tonight. Thanks for joining us, folks, online. Our Crush sponsors are Gary Maxwell Insurance, Metathrift Pharmacy, Huey's Classic Car Parts, Smart Bank, and Stardust Visual Lighting and Design. Our sponsors all season long for Crush replays and then tonight's live streaming and the replay coming up on Monday. This will be replayed on Twin Lakes Cable Channel 953, Comcast Cable Channel 12, so be sure to join us for that on Monday night. We should have we'll have that game for you on Monday night. Should be a good one to watch as the Crush right now, though, have got a 4th and 22 for the 1st down. And it looks like they're going to go for it. It's going to be Reagan under center. Here comes that formation again. Reagan. He's got Drake moving. Drake's going to drop back. Drake's going to throw it out there. Drake's going to chuck this one up for grabs, and it's going to be come down by Borders. Borders catches it at about the 40-yard line, brings it back. He's up to the 50, to the 40, and all the way down to the 32 of the Crush. So Borders getting that one right about the 30-yard line, I should say. An interception and a return back for the 1st down for the Tigers. And I would normally say that was as good as a punt, but a great return on the interception by Borders. So number 4, that is, 4 is Zach, 7 is Gabe Borders. So Zach Borders so far doing most of the damage as he gives the Tigers a 1st and 10 at the Crush, about 35, 36-yard lines where they say they run him out of bounds. So he will come up. It'll be this time Borders under center. Now they got to shift in again. Borders going to drop back in the shotgun. Got his brother Zach beside him. Gabe Borders in the shotgun, takes snap, hands off to Zach Borders. He's going to cut inside, makes a cut, makes in a stiff arm, and he's headed down the sideline. He's still making a move, and he's trying to get in the end zone. Does he get there? No, I believe he's going to be just short as the Crush going to bring him down right about the 2-yard line. As they grabbed a hold of him, he tried to lean forward and get over the end line, but could not, and the Crush drive him back. But it's going to be 1st and goal now for the Tigers at the 2-yard line, and 2 minutes to go here in the quarter. That's one thing about it. Macon County scoring very quickly. They've put up 1 touchdown in less than about a minute, and they're right now knocking on the door with about less than a minute to go on this drive as well. Back in the shotgun goes Borders. Gabe Borders now the quarterback. Takes the shotgun. He'll go straight ahead, and he's in the end zone untouched. Gabe Borders a 2-yard run. And now it is a 14-0 lead. And they'll go for the 2-point conversion. Now, we mentioned at the start of the game, the Macon County squad has not been in a game that wasn't a running clock. They've not been in a game this year that has not reached the mercy rule, but they've only put up 14 points so far here in this first half. And the Crush will get the ball back here in a minute with 91 seconds left to go in the first half of play. It's Redfield back in the backfield. You've got Gammon underneath center. Gammon going to hand it off to Redfield. Redfield going to push it in, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. 2-point conversion for Redfield is good, and with exactly 1:31 left to go in the first half, it's now 16-0 Macon County.
At SmartBank, we believe in developing relationships that last by working with you one loan, one customer at a time. We believe in reinvesting local dollars back into the community to help create local jobs. Local reinvestment helps small businesses grow and helps families finance major purchases and build financial security. SmartBank believes in supporting education and local sporting events that benefit the next generation. At SmartBank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, the Crush now find themselves down 2 touchdowns early as, we're almost through the first quarter, so the Crush should be able to at least run the rest of this clock off and go in. They'd love to get a score before halftime because the guys from Macon County will get the ball back to start quarter number 3. They will get the kickoff. So Macon County, 2 possessions, 2 scores, and 2 2-point conversions, and it's quickly a 16-0 lead for Macon County. They'll kick it away. Number 51 to kick it. He will kick this one deep. Right at, looks like Lake Drake over there on the left side. Lake's trying to get outside, and he hesitated just a second. That allowed Macon County to catch up with him and drop him right at about the 23-yard line. No, 33-yard line, I'm sorry. Without the markers on there, I have to count it up. I haven't got my shoes off yet, so I can't count that high. Anyway, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Crush. Crush and move the football a couple of first downs, but just cannot get any more. They just seem to have one big play that throws them out of whack, and that has been a problem for them here tonight as now looks like the Crush back in that wing T formation. They'll hand it off to Voiles left side, and Voiles going to go straight ahead for about 2, just shy of the 40-yard line. And we got a Timeout called by the Crush. Timeout with 1:16 left to go here in the first half of play. It is Macon County 16, Crush nothing.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainesboro.
Well, for all our friends on Facebook Live tonight, we want to invite you tomorrow night to join us for York and we have York and Green Hills out of Mount Juliet, Tennessee, in that game tomorrow night as York takes on Mount Juliet's Green Hills. Excuse me, as now up will come Reagan. Reagan under center. Takes a snap, and we got a movement again. I believe the Crush moved again, and that has been a problem as that backs them up. That's going to make it second and a dozen. That really hurts because the Crush just can't seem to get those big plays enough to get 12 yards. And so they're going to have to do something now because they don't want to give the ball back to Macon County. They got 74 seconds left to go here in the first half, trailing 16-0. Crush is Tucker Reagan will come in with the play. Reagan. Up and under center. Got Boyles one side, Pinnell on the other, and now going to hand off Pinnell. Pinnell's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. That side-to-side not working for the Crush as Pinnell dropped for a loss. And now it's going to be third and about 15 for the Crush. And did Macon County take a timeout? They did. Macon County takes time. They want to get the ball back and try to put more points on the board. With 69 seconds to go here in the first half, it's 16-0, Macon County.
When you need parts for your classic car, where do you go? Huey's Classic Car Parts on Highway 52 East between Jamestown and Allard. Owner Donovan Wright is an antique car enthusiast himself, which means he knows how important that piece of history means to you. So when you need those hard-to-find parts, head to Huey's Classic Car Parts.
Well, we got 69 seconds to go, and Macon County takes the timeout. They expect to get the ball back as it's 3rd and 15 for the Crush. Crush last time went on 4th down and threw an interception as Drake went with a halfback pass, which was picked off by Borders, and you don't want to give Borders the ball. He was able to bring it back, and then the Tigers struck very quickly and went up 2 touchdowns. They can put up a lot of points very, very quickly, and now the Crush would love to get a first down here, and if nothing else, just to keep the ball away from Macon County. As it's going to be 3rd and about 15. You got Drake to the left, Pinnell. Now they're going to switch. Drake to the right, Pinnell to the left. Snap. They're going to give it off, looks like up the middle to Tanner, and he's going to get, no, I guess that was Tucker Reagan on the keeper, and he is stopped right there at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th down. And for the Crush, I think this time they pretty much have to punt as deep as they are right now. But we got a timeout first by Macon County as they got 1:02 left to go here in the first half. Looking at the ball and put up some more points.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With Medicare Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
So the Crush now will have a 4th and about 17, so they're going to kick it away. It's going to be Wall back to kick it. And Macon County going to bring the heat on it. Don't see anybody going back to receive, so they're going to put the rush on and make sure the Crush doesn't fake it here. And now we see Borders starting to edge back a little bit. Wall getting ready to kick. Crush could use a really good kick here, snap a little low, and he gets the kick off, and that's going to sail out of bounds, and that's going to be a very short kick as that will go out of bounds and see where they're going to mark it at. That one's going to be marked at about, they got a little bit better spot than I thought. They're going to mark it out all the way back to the 48-yard line. Crush need to get a stop here with 55 seconds. I believe Macon County has one more timeout. They 16-0 here with 54.6 seconds to go in the quarter. Back in the shotgun this time will go Gabe Borders. Got his brother in motion to the left side. Now he's going to roll that left side. Looking to throw. He's going to throw a loft one up down there. And Borders, hey, knocked away. Great play by Lake Drake. Drake got there at the last minute, got a paw on it, batted it away. Good hands by Lake on that one. As Lake just last second threw his hands up and got it and batted it away. And it looked like Borders was going to have that one, and he was touchdown bound if he had. Very quick, this young man, and that was a good play by Lake Drake to get back and knock it away. So now it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. Back in the shotgun goes Gabe Borders. He takes the snap. Big rush by the Crush, and he's going to be caught. Gets away from one. They're still chasing. Now he's going to throw it downfield. Got a man out there wide open. Number 20 who's going to rumble in the end zone and go for the touchdown. Borders that time got away from what should have been a sack and hits Braylon Flowers. And that was a 48-yard touchdown pass to Braylon Flowers. And now the Crush trail by 3 touchdowns, and they'll go for the 2-point conversion. And they scored that one, folks. They took just a little bit over 30 seconds off the clock. And the Crush had him. They just did not hang on as the Borders got away and was able to scramble and make the play. And now the 2-point conversion is going to be picked off by the Crush. So that will be no good as the Crush pick it off. And with 28.5 seconds to go, it will be 22-0. Macon County.
Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design is proud to support the Fentress County Crush football team. Pat Brandon, owner, has done lighting visual production for some of the biggest stars, and he knows talent, and that's what he sees in every Crush player. Best of luck, Crush, from Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design.
Well, Macon County gets the ball with just over a minute to play here in the first half and go down and score. They used about 30, let's see, it's 28, so they used about 35 seconds to move that one down the field and score. A big play there by Gabe Borders, who kept that alive. He got away from what should have been a sack by the Crush. They had him, and he got away from the defender. I'm sure who it was had a hand on him, but he had come wide open and had him for a huge loss, and then gets away and throws it downfield. Wide open's Braylon Flowers, who just walks into the end zone and gets the touchdown. So now the Crush trail 22-0, and it will be the Tigers to kick it away. Back to do the kicking is number 51. That is Brody Fry, and that'll be on the ground. The up man will take it. That's Blake Voles. Blake Voles goes up the middle, and looked like Voles had a lane, but just couldn't get through it. He gets all the way up to about the 50-yard line with 20 seconds to go in the quarter. The Crush will have the football, and we'll see what they do with it now as Macon County up 22-0, and they'll get the football to start the second half as well. Reagan's going to come out, and the Crush could use a big play here. So the Crush come up with 20 seconds to play, and more importantly, they don't need a turnover here. As Drake over here to the right side. Reagan Hands it off. This time to Voyles, left side. Voyles going to be hit before he gets the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose back over the 50-yard line. And that's probably going to be your last play of the half. We're down to 7 seconds. I don't believe the Crush are even going to run another play. We're going to go into halftime with the Crush trailing the Macon County Tigers by a score of 22-0.
At SmartBank, we believe in developing relationships that last by working with you one loan, one customer at a time. We believe in reinvesting local dollars back into the community to help create local jobs. Local reinvestment helps small businesses grow and helps families finance major purchases and build financial security. SmartBank believes in supporting education and local sporting events that benefit the next generation. At SmartBank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Raines, agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue, with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainesboro.
When you need parts for your classic car, where do you go? Huey's Classic Car Parts on Highway 52 East between Jamestown and Allard. Owner Donovan Wright is an antique car enthusiast himself, which means he knows how important that piece of history means to you. So when you need those hard-to-find parts, head to Huey's Classic Car Parts.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With Meta-Thrift Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design is proud to support the Fentress County Crush football team. Pat Brannon, owner, has done lighting visual production for some of the biggest stars, and he knows talent, and that's what he sees in every Crush player. Best of luck, Crush, from Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design.
At SmartBank, we believe in developing relationships that last by working with you one loan, one customer at a time. We believe in reinvesting local dollars back into the community to help create local jobs. Local reinvestment helps small businesses grow and helps families finance major purchases and build financial security. SmartBank believes in supporting education and local sporting events that benefit the next generation. At SmartBank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And back here at the half where the Fentress County Crush trailed 22-0. Let's take a look at how this first half went. In the first quarter, with 31 seconds left to go in the quarter, it was a halfback pass from Zach Borders to Luke Gammon, and that was for 16 yards. And then the two-point conversion by Redfield made it a 8-0 lead. Then in the second quarter, Gabe Borders, a 2-yard run. The two-point conversion by Redfield, it was 14-0. Then with 28.5 seconds to go, Gabe Borders a 48-yard pass, I should say, to Braden Flowers. The extra point was no good, and that's where we stand here at the half. We're at halftime of this one, and at the half, it is 22-0. We're going to take a timeout now, and we'll be back for the start of the second half in just a few minutes. Don't go away. And back here, we're getting ready for the second half to get underway here in just a moment. The Fentress County Crush trailing 22-0. And it will be the Crush kicking off to start this second half as they won the toss, took the football, and now it will be Macon County getting the ball to start the second half. So we'll see what the Crush can do here in this second half. Macon County, as we said, has not been in a game yet that hasn't got into the mercy rule. But they've still got quite a ways to go to get to that. They still need a couple more scores to get to that. So we'll see what the Crush can do. And the Crush, and a couple scores, and they're right back in this one. So if they could come up with some kind of big play to start this second half, would be outstanding as they get ready to kick off to Macon County. Macon County, undefeated on the season, have not allowed a touchdown all year long, and have just steamrolled every opponent they played. They have been in the mercy rule. They were in the mercy rule against Smith County out of the second play of the second half. They were up 35-0, and that, or actually. They scored two, so they scored. It was 40-0 then at the start of the third quarter. Right after about 2 minutes, they set into or actually 2 or 3 seconds into the first quarter, or second half. What I'm trying to say, as they kick off return for a touchdown made at the mercy rule, and they then just had to roll on through the rest of the game. Here, though, the Crush is within 22. And they will kick it away. Michael Wall will kick it away back deep as number 20. And that's going to be an onside kick. Takes a big hit, and it drops, and falling on it is going to be Gabe Borders back at the 38-yard line. The Crush got what they wanted. Got past the initial line, but they couldn't get to the football, and coming up with it was Borders, as Gabe Borders did the right thing, just fell on it. So now up will come Macon County with the first possession of the second half. They lead it 22-0. And they are a juggernaut, folks. They look really good. They've got almost twice as many kids on their roster as the Crush does. Crush was some out tonight. They've got a couple of players out on injury reserve, or actually a quarantine reserve, I guess you would call it. I never thought I'd ever use those terms. And now it's going to be handed off this time to Redkin. He's going to be hit and dropped. Good job by the Crush, as holding him up there was number 21, Blake Voles, and then put him away was Ledbetter, as Gabe Ledbetter come in and knocked him down after about a yard gain. The Crush has been able to stop the running attack of everybody except the Border Brothers, as the Border Brothers have just had an outstanding game. Gammon coming back in now at quarterback. Gammon will go up under center. And now the Crush will bring Gammon up. They got Borders in motion. They're going to fake it. The Borders are going to throw it out quickly this time to number 20. And as he's head down the sideline, he's going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. That was a good play there, as I believe that's number 21 with the reception. That is Christian Bennett with the reception, or that may have been Redfield with the reception, number 22. Couldn't see the number that well from this far away. It's going to be first down, though, for the Tigers as they get a big chunk on that first down. They move into Crush territory, 48-yard line. Take the snap. They'll hand it off double reverse. They're going to get it off to Gabe Borders. Gabe Borders trying to get outside. Breaks the tackle. Head down the sideline. Makes another move. Still on his feet. Still rolling, and gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line to about the 12, it looks like, for a 1st and 10 Macon County. Another big chunk of yardage. That was the handoff of the reverse, but an inside reverse, as they handed off to Zach Borders. He was coming outside, handed off to the inside cutting Gabe Borders, and he took it up that right side and gets down to about the 12-yard line where it's 1st and goal, or not 1st and goal, but 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Gammon got a man in motion. Gabe Borders rolling out right. He's going to throw it down there, and that was going to be incomplete as the receiver fell down on that one. And it's going to be incomplete. Going to make it 2nd and 10 now for Macon County. Crush would love to hold here. Macon County, of course, in 4-down territory. They're not going to kick the ball. They are an offensive juggernaut with the football, so they don't want to kick it by no stretch of the imaginations. Can't imagine they've kicked the ball all year. I may be wrong, but I doubt very seriously they've kicked the ball either on extra points or on field goals this year. As up will come quarterback Gammons. Got a man in motion. He'll get off to number 4. That is Borders. Borders going to head toward the corner, and he's going to go untouched into the end zone. So Zach Borders with a 12-yard run. 12-yard run for Zach Borders, and that's going to make it 28-0. And it's going to be 6:35 left to go. They took about a minute and a half off the scoreboard. So they run like very quick offense. Their offense quick hitters and getting big plays. And the Crush just no answer for him as got a man in motion. They're going to hand off to Red Key again. He's going to go in untouched for a 2-point conversion by Redfield. Redfield now with 6 points on 2-point conversions. And now it is 30-0, Macon County.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
So now the Macon County Tigers are a touchdown away from a running clock in this one. So the Crush got to get something started. They'd like to get some points on the scoreboard, as Macon County has not allowed a touchdown all year. So Macon County just, folks, their defense is good, their offense is good, their special teams is good, their water girls are good, their cheerleaders are good. I mean, they're just a total package over on the far side of the field. Coach Cody Jett's got a really strong squad here. A lot of these going to be moving up next year to the next level. And that one's going to be line drive right at Lake Drake at about the 21. He's up to the 30, still on his feet up to the 40-yard line where he'll be brought down. So Lake Drake going to give the Crush good field position. And the Crush would like to move this up the field and get some points on the scoreboard. Actually, they got him at the 39. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Crush with 6:25 left to go in the third quarter. A 30-0 ball game. Another score by the Tigers, and this thing goes into fast pace as it'll go into the mercy rule, and this clock will run, and it will be over with very quickly. So the Crush would like to get something here as they come up under center. It's going to be Reagan. Reagan hands it off to Voles, and we've got a penalty before the snap, so that's probably going to be a false start. No encroachment, so Crush actually get a 5-yard freebie there. One of those hallmark moments when you care to give the best, give them 5 freebies. That's what we'll take every time, as that's a 5-yard first down play for the Crush. So now actually they're going to be at 1st and 5 now. So 1st and 5 for the Crush. They're showing 1st and 6. They did not mark that off very well. Even I can count to 5, folks. Yeah, it should be a 1st and 5, but they got more like 1st and 6. They'll take the snap. They're going to hand out this time to Pinnell. Pinnell cuts back inside. Pinnell's going to have the first down. Good run by Logan. Picks up 6 on the carry, and he's not been carrying the ball much tonight. I have to wonder why he's not been getting the ball a little more. We do see looks like his left hand is taped up, so he may have an injury we didn't know about. But Pinnell has got that. Like I said, he's got some of the best vision of an 8th grader that I've seen. He's able to make some good cuts and make some big yardage when he can get in the open. Got good speed as well. They'll come up. It's going to be 1st and 10 now, just inside Macon County territory. They'll take the snap. This time Bulls over left side. Bulls going to be hit behind the line, but goes forward, gets away, and gets about 3 yards. Good job by Bulls that time. Just would not be denied. He was caught in the backfield, kept those legs churning, and comes up with about a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and about 6.5 for the Crush. Crush moving the football again. They moved it on a couple of occasions. Can't get it in the end zone. They have a couple of plays that seems to always kind of set them back. They've had a couple of penalties that hurt and a couple of good plays by Macon County to drop them for losses. So now we got second and about 6.5, 7 yards for the Crush. They'll go up under center. Waiting on the snap is Reagan. He takes the snap. He hands off to Tanner Talent up the middle, and Tanner's going to be hit right as he gets the line of scrimmage. As sitting there waiting on him was a big number 56, and looks like number 52. 56 is Hunter Griggs, and 52 is Caleb Carter, just waiting on him there, and they stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe got that half yard to make it 3rd and 6. So the Crush with a 3rd and 6 here. Pinnell on the left, Voiles on the right. You got Talent in the backfield. And now the Tigers going to jump off sides again, so that's going to be encroachment again on the Tigers, and Coach Jet can't be happy with that one, as that'll give them 5 freebies, and it'll make it 3rd and about probably about 3, maybe 2 or 3 yards for the first down. That's going to be 3rd and about 2, so that's much more manageable than 3rd and 7. So the Crush now with a 3rd and 2 as they try to move the ball down on the Tigers. Crush. Up under center goes Reagan. Reagan. As they'll hand it off up the middle, Talent. Talent's going to get the first down, and Moore as he busts through for about 6. Good hard running by Tanner. Talent just put his head down and ran through some tackles, and he's got a 1st and 10 now by the Crush at the Tigers' 34-yard line. Crush moving the football. We're down to 3:15 left to go here in the third quarter. A 30-0 Macon County lead. Reagan going to go under center. Reagan. And we're going to call Reagan hardcore because he got that hardcore count that gets to Macon County jump off sides. They're going to hand it out to Pinnell. Pinnell's going to cut back inside. Now goes over the left side. Gets on, still on his feet all the way down. Picks up about 7 on the carry. And that's what you get from Logan Pinnell. He started to the right side, able to cut back in. That's what I said, folks. He's got great vision about cutting back into the inside. Going to be 2nd and 4 now. Crush trying to march down the field. Would love to at least get some points on the scoreboard, not be shut out in this one. They're trailing 30-0, and with 2:19 left to go, not a lot of time left to go to get back into it, but they don't want to be shut out as well. They'll hand it off to Pinnell again. Pinnell going to bounce outside this time. Pinnell got some more good yards. He's going to be close to a first down if he doesn't have it. He's going to have it. He's going to get, it looks like, just past the first down marker. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Crush with 2:02 left to go, and Logan Pinnell starting to pick up some yardage for the Crush. Pinnell, the South Fentress product, able to pick up the first down. 1st and 10. Thanks for joining us here on Facebook Live as we're video streaming this one. Don't forget, tomorrow night we'll video stream the York and Green Hills matchup tomorrow night in high school football action. Now under center goes Reagan. Reagan hand off to Pinnell. Pinnell going to cut back inside. Pinnell still on his feet. Gets up to about the 20-yard line. Good running by Logan. Logan's going to make it 2nd and 7, so they get about 3 or 4 on that one, and we're down to about a minute left to go in the first quarter when this one snaps, maybe a little under a minute. As we have got it 2nd and 7 from the 20-yard line of the Tigers. Crush. Under center, Reagan. And now Reagan going to step back, call out the play. Reagan. Hands it off to Voles, left side, and Voles going to cut back inside. Voles, a good run on that one. Gets up to about the 13-yard line, going to make it third and manageable. About third, it looks like 2 for the Crush. So 3rd and 2 for the Crush from the 13-yard line. They can get the first down without getting a touchdown. So they can get a first down and still have room to get another first down before the touchdown. We're going to head down to the 20-second mark here on this one, probably last snap of the third quarter. Crush just working it up the field. Under center, Reagan. The snap, hands off to Pennell. Pennell's going to cut back inside, and Pennell's not going to get the first down, I don't believe, but that's going to be the end of the third quarter. As we're going to head toward the final frame of this one now. After 3, it's 30-0, Macon County.
When you need parts for your classic car, where do you go? Huey's Classic Car Parts on Highway 52 East between Jamestown and Allard. Owner Donovan Wright is an antique car enthusiast himself, which means he knows how important that piece of history means to you. So when you need those hard-to-find parts, head to Huey's Classic Car Parts.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With Meta-Thrift Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy-open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
Well, the final frame of this one, and the Crush moving the football. I believe they got a first down on that last one, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from about the 12-yard line for the Crush, so they can get another first down without scoring. But the Crush would love to put some points on the board. They moved the football very efficiently down there as they moved it right down the field on to Macon County. Macon County up 30-0 to start this quarter. If you just tuned in, you're on Facebook Live. We have got a fourth quarter now with the Crush trailing 30-0. But the Crush trying to do what nobody else has been able to do, and that's put points up against Macon County. And they are trying to get the first points of the season against the Tigers' defense. And the Crush moving the football really well right now on the legs of Pennell and Boyles and Talent. Reagan, snap, hands it right up the middle of Talent. Talent straight ahead, maybe got a couple. And Macon County going to come out with a football, but they say it was after it was down. As Macon County stripped the football, but after it was already dead. So Talent going to get about maybe got a yard on that one. They're going to say he got a couple of yards. Okay, was that? I thought that was a fourth down. Did they say that, did the Crush turn it over? Okay, the Crush turns it over. I didn't see that. Was it on downs? Or I thought they got the first down. They showed they got the first down. Evidently, they fumbled the football. So the Crush fumbled the football, and that stops this drive right at the 10-yard line. So now back comes Macon County. They'll hand it off this time to looks like Red Key on the carry, and Red Key's going to pick up about 3 before he stopped. He ran into big number 50 for the Crush. That is Joseph Linder coming up making the stop. Joseph with the hit. 7.5 minutes to go, and evidently the Crush fumbled the ball. I didn't see any markers going down or anything. They said the runner came out with it, but they said the ball was dead. So evidently he fumbled right at the 10-yard line. Now this time they're going to hand it off over the right side, left side, and still on his feet, still working his way up to about the 31-yard line is number 20 on the carry for Macon County. That's Tanner Gilmore. Gilmore with his first run, and Gilmore gets the first down. And we're at the 7-minute mark of this one. 30-0, 6:55 left to go here in the ball game. Crush going to come up short on this championship game, but they've had a good season. Went 4-4 up to this point. And it looks like they're going to do 4-5 on the season, finish third in the region. And now the handoff, and this time taking it over the left side was Gilmore, and he slips and falls after about 5. So he's going to have a first or second and 5. Gilmore, let's see. Gilmore is he is a 7th grader. So Tanner Gilmore getting some runs here, the 7th grader, as the Crush seeing some of the younger kids come in now for Macon County with 6 minutes to go in the ball game. As they'll come up, got the wing formation. Got Gilmore in motion. They'll give it to Gilmore. Gilmore going to bounce outside, still on his feet. Heads up the sideline, got some running room. He's going to get a first down up to about midfield, just short about the 48, it looks like. First and 10 for the Tigers as Gilmore some good-looking runs. He'll be next year's featured back, I'm sure, for Coach Chet. First and 10 for Macon County at their own 48-yard line. They got the ball. They took over the ball on the 10-yard line on a fumble. Did not see any indication there was a fumble or anything. Just all of a sudden, they moved the marker and changed the markers the other direction. So it will be number 20, Gilmore in motion. They're going to hand it off instead to Noah on the keeper this time, getting up for a couple of yards. Looks like that was the quarterback. Was that Gammon on the carry, I believe? Gammon got a couple of yards before he was drugged down from behind. 2nd and 7 now for Macon County as we go under the 5.5-minute mark. Macon County is marching the ball down the field. Crush trying to get a stop here. They haven't been able to stop Macon County all night long. They've scored on every possession. They had the ball 4 times and scored 4 times. Crush had the possessions, 5 possessions, and not scored on any of them at this point. Now in motion, they're going to hand it off up the middle to Redkey, and Redkey's going to be hit from behind by Wall and ridden down, but he's going to be real close to another first down. I think that may be actually number 26 instead of Redkey. That may be 26 Ty Young on the carry. So that was Young on the carry. And Macon County starting running some of their younger kids. They've got a huge roster over there, so they got a lot of kids they could run in. Crush, not a huge roster. They've got 24 kids total, and 2 of those are out tonight due to COVID quarantine. 3rd and about a yard to go for Macon County. And now it's going to be a penalty, I believe, on the Crush. That'll give them 5 freebies, and that'll be enough for the first down. No, false start as one of the Tigers moved, so that'll back them up, and it'll be 3rd and about 6 now for the first down. 3rd and 6 from Macon County. Crush going to wrap up their season 4-5, not the season they wanted. Of course, they had those struggles at the start of the season with that COVID problem and had to miss the DeKalb County game, had to cancel it, and then they lost to Cumberland County. They haven't played on the night they got back from the COVID quarantine. In motion, they'll hand it off over to the left side. That's number 20, still on his feet. Gilmore is going to get up to about the 31-yard or 41-yard line. So number 20, Gilmore on the carry. Or no, we got number 20, Bryson Flowers. I'm sorry, Bryson Flowers on the carry. Bryson Flowers on the carry. I said that 20 was Gilmore, but it's Flowers on the carry. So now it'll be Crush running somebody off, and they're going to hand it off this time over the left side, and that one's going to be rocked there as coming up and making a hit was Joseph Linder as on the carry that time. Looked like maybe number 3 on the carry that time. That was Ashton Hoskins. Hoskins is a 7th grader. Almost all of Macon County starters are 8th graders, so they're going to have a lot of rebuilding to do next year. They got 2nd and 8 here We're down to 2:48 left to go, and Macon County just running the clock down now. As they will send under center number 15. They hand it off over number 3 at Hoskins, and Hoskins will be hit by Joseph Linder. Linder coming on making a couple of good stops there. As the quarterback now is Matthew Wheely. Wheely, the quarterback. That was the loss of a couple of yards, so now it's 3rd and 10 for Macon County. Wall's going to come off the field. 2:16 left to go here in this ball game. Crush trying to do what no team has done yet. That's stay out of the mercy rule of Macon County, and they've got about 2 minutes to do that. They're not going to win this ball game, but they'd love to stay out of that mercy rule. As now it's 3rd and 10 for Macon County as we go under 2 minutes. A few more snaps in this ball game's history. Under center goes Whaley. Got one to each side. He's going to hand it off up the middle, and that's going to be straight ahead, number 44 for Macon County. And he is stacked up right there, and that is going to be Coy Russell. Coy Russell's a 7th grader. He got about 3, and it's 4th and 7 now for Macon County with a little less than a minute and a half to go. They'll run one more play. If they don't get a first down, the Crush will get it. They'll have a couple of plays, and this game's going to be history. The Crush, though, going to stay out of the mercy rule against Macon County, and that'll be at least something they can build on, as they're the only team that's done that this year. We're down to 1:07, and now Macon County's going to take a timeout. Timeout on the field with a minute left to go exactly. We'll be back after the break.
Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design is proud to support the Fentress County Crush football team. Pat Brannon, owner, has done visual production for some of the biggest stars, and he knows talent, and that's what he sees in every Crush player. Best of luck, Crush, from Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design.
Well, Macon County come back with some of their younger kids, and York able to stop them here. Got a 4th and about 8. They need to stop here, and that'll probably do it for the ball game. We're down to 53.3 seconds left to go. Couple more plays. This ball game will be history. The Crush going to finish the season 4-5 and runners-up in the Middle Tennessee Junior High Football Championship. As I guess they're going to just go into the victory formation. They're going to take the snap and just kneel down on it. They'll do that, and we got 50 seconds to go. The Crush will take over on the 4th down, as that's the first time that they have been able to stop the Tigers all night. And now a whole new lineup coming out for the Tigers as the Crush coming in with about, got 48 seconds left to go, and they'll set the chains, and then we'll start the clock. And the Crush probably have about 1, maybe 2 plays left to go, and this game will be history. The Crush going to fall to Macon County by a final of looks like 30-0 in this one. 48.3 seconds left to go, and the Crush with the football. And the Crush, if there's anything they can hang their hat on, they did prevent getting into the mercy rule. No team has done that all year. Macon County's been in the mercy rule with everybody they played this season. And that's one thing they're not going to do tonight, as it will be Reagan under center. He's got Pennell to the left and Voles to the right. He's going to hand it off to Voles. Voles looking for some running room, heads up the sideline. Voles is hit, breaks the tackle, gets all the way up to midfield, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Crush, and that'll stop the clock till they set the markers, and the Crush maybe will have 1, maybe 2 more plays left to go. Coming in now for the Crush, number 32 into the game. That is Aaron Anthony. He's an 8th grader out of Allert. As also coming in number 20 into the ball game, that is Haken Ferguson. And it will be coming out is Drake. Down to 14 seconds. This should be the last play of the ball game. Number 32 in the game now. They're going to hand it off to him. He's going to go to the right side. He's going to head outside. Makes a tackle. Still on his feet. Heads down the side. Finally brought down with the clock running out. And that's your final. Macon County wins it Your final here tonight is Macon County 30, Fentress County nothing. We'll be back to wrap this one up here in just a few minutes.
At SmartBank, we believe in developing relationships that last by working with you one loan, one customer at a time. We believe in reinvesting local dollars back into the community to help create local jobs. Local reinvestment helps small businesses grow and helps families finance major purchases and build financial security. SmartBank believes in supporting education and local sporting events that benefit the next generation. At SmartBank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Gary Maxwell Insurance Office offering area insurance is located at 300 West Central Avenue in Jamestown. Get a free quote for your home, auto, life, or business with no obligation to buy. Call 879-1251. Shane Beatty, Katie Cooper, Tammy Robbins, and Brad Rains agents, along with Jeff Robbins, manager, will be happy to assist you. That's Gary Maxwell Insurance, located 300 West Central Avenue with locations in Livingston, Cookeville, and Gainsboro.
When you need parts for your classic car, where do you go? Huey's Classic Car Parts on Highway 52 East between Jamestown and Allard. Owner Donovan Wright is an antique car enthusiast himself, which means he knows how important that piece of history means to you. So when you need those hard-to-find parts, head to Huey's Classic Car Parts.
And we're getting set for the trophy presentation now, as the Fentress County Crush is going to be the Middle Tennessee Junior High School runners-up for 2020. And the Crush coming up just short against Macon County. The Crush got here. They upset, or actually beat DeKalb County. They actually upset DeKalb County, then upset Cumberland County, and they're going to finish the runners-up in the Middle Tennessee Football Championship, the junior high Middle Tennessee football tournament. They're going to finish the number 2 team in the Middle Tennessee area, while the Macon County Tigers are your champions. And folks, they have beaten everybody and beaten everybody soundly. This is the first team that did not get into the mercy rule against the Tigers. The Tigers been the mercy rule against everybody they played this year, and the Crush able to hold them and not get into that mercy rule tonight. So congratulations to Crush on that, as that's one bright spot for them. The Crush end of their season at 4-5, while Macon County ends their season at 9-0. We'll be back to wrap this one up right after this timeout.
Managing your medications has never been easier. With Meta-Through Pharmacy's MedPack, your medications come organized by date and time, securely sealed in individual, easy open packages. So when it's time to take your next dose, you just tear the package off the roll and your pills are there. That's all there is to it. No bottles, no bother. For more information, call us at 879-8133.
Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design is proud to support the Fentress County Crush football team. Pat Brandon, owner, has done lighting visual production for some of the biggest stars, and he knows talent, and that's what he sees in every Crush player. Best of luck, Crush, from Stardust Services Lighting, Influence, and Design.
At SmartBank, we believe in developing relationships that last by working with you one loan, one customer at a time. We believe in reinvesting local dollars back into the community to help create local jobs. Local reinvestment helps small businesses grow and helps families finance major purchases and build financial security. SmartBank believes in supporting education and local sporting events that benefit the next generation. At SmartBank, we believe in delivering more than you think is possible. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, the Fentress County Crush come up short in this Middle Tennessee Junior High Football Championship, as they lose tonight to a good Macon County squad, 30-0. It went like this in the first quarter with 31 seconds left to play. A halfback pass from Zach Borders to Luke Gammon, and that was for 16 yards. They had the 2-point conversion by Redfield. It was 8-0. Then it was in the second, Gabe Borders, a 2-yard run, 2-point conversion by Redfield again, 16-0. And then with 28.5 seconds to go in that first half, Gabe Border a 48-yard pass to Braden Flowers. The extra point was no good, and it was 22-0 at the half. Then the third quarter, Zach Borders with a 12-yard run, the 2-point conversion by Redfield. It was 30-0. From there, no scoring, as the Crush held them in that fourth quarter, did not allow them to get into that mercy rule, and that was one thing for the Crush. Well, we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining us all season long on our replays of Crush football, and we want to thank the folks at Gary Maxwell Insurance, Meta-Thrift Pharmacy, Huey's Classic Car Parts, Smart Bank, and Stardust Visual Lighting and Design for the live broadcast here on Facebook tonight, and also the video replay on Twin Lakes Cable Channel 953, Comcast Cable Channel 12 on Monday at 6 o'clock. Well, that's going to wrap it up for our season here. I want to thank the Crush coaches and all the Crush fans for turning out. I want to thank Lydia over on camera one for videoing tonight and getting us on Facebook Live and getting us on video as well, so we appreciate her. And that's going to wrap it up for us from here tonight. 4:15, 104 Sports. I'm Gary Clark. See you at the game.